It's that time of year where we kind of think about what we want to accomplish in 2024. If I could challenge you with one thing that I would personally work on is getting more sleep. The reason behind that is, first, I think this is super easy. It takes basically no effort to try and get to bed a little earlier, as opposed to trying to work out more or these different goals with fitness that require equipment or maybe getting a gym membership. The actual effort of going with sleep, it literally just takes no effort to turn off your phone and try and get to bed at a decent time with a consistent schedule. So now that we know that this goal might be a little easier to hit, the second reason why I think it's important to get more sleep is because I think it will supplement any other goals that you have. So whether you're trying to, whether it translates into fitness or some other type of personal goal, day-to-day projects with work, being more engaged with your family, whatever it may be, if I'm more rested, I have more energy for the following day. It's not rocket science, but people make this really hard and they just honestly don't prioritize it. The third and maybe most obvious reason why you'd want to get more sleep is most New Year's goals have something to do with weight loss. Well, we know that with lack of sleep, we'll get increased cortisol. We'll be storing more cortisol throughout the day. And during this state, there's a lot of detrimental effects to that, which you can read about, but one of them is basically like unforeseen weight gain. Maybe you haven't really changed any other habits, you're trying to eat right, all these different things. Well, part of that can be I'm not getting enough sleep the night before, which is keeping me in a high cortisol state. So the fourth reason why I think I'm trying to challenge you guys to sleep a little better is if you're an athlete. Plenty of studies show if the athlete is sleep deprived, there's a huge risk in sports injury. I know particularly with the NBA, they've really tried to limit back-to-back nights of the players or the teams having to play due to the travel and the lack of sleep that they're getting. And with these studies that have been coming out showing that maybe one of the big reasons that players are getting injured is just because they're sleep deprived. So if we just change that one variable, can go a long way for the league and making sure that these high-paying players that everyone wants to see are actually on the court. So even if you're not a pro athlete or even just playing, you're just trying to get through your day as a parent, even just lack of having 25% rest will, over the course of a week, multiply that out times 7, and we can see how the tissues are more likely to be strained and injured and have to end up in here for treatment. As you try and think of your 2024 goals, I don't think there's anything more important than trying to work on sleep, being more consistent with it. And I think it will, like I mentioned in this post, supplement anything else you're trying to accomplish